Welcome back to step 4 of 29 step create our adoption pet website. In the past videos we learned about browser router, how to create it, how to rename it and how to use that rename browser router in our code. This part we will learn about how to create routes, root created routers before we create root. For going into what are root, what I have learned about root is that root, or in Hindi we say rasta or path, they are just the same. Basically root you can understand if in the URL a path has been defined and that path has matched with the component of the user interface, then the page will render. So let's see the definition of routes. Route is the conditional shown component that renders some UI when its path matches the current URL. So you should understand, we should understand that the basic function of a route is to render, process some user interface. Let's say we are on this website google.com, right, on this search engine. So this page has been rendered, this page has been processed, right? So in order to process some web pages or user interface, when its path matches the current URL. Whose path? The route's path. Do we have path in route? We have to define it. Yes. Where do we have to define it? All we will be looking at in this very project, in this very part. Sorry for that. So let's read the fourth step. The fourth step says, great job that you have wrapped your application in a router. Router is basically renamed browser router, which we learned about how to do it in the past videos. You're ready to start adding your roots. One root you can add or multiple roots. So this will go according to the need of the project. Before you can use root component, let me remind you, there are many components of React Router DOM. Let me just show you how many. Browser router is one of them, root is one of them, link is one of them, and more are there. Let me show them. So here it is shown how many components are there. We have browser router, we have hash router, we have route matchers, we have route matchers like route, switch, and navigation link. We have link and nav link and redirect. These are the component of React Router DOM. So before you can use the route component of React Router DOM, you need to add it to the list of imports from React Router DOM. So the question would be where to add this line and what does this line says. Let's analyze this line first. So the line goes like import. This keyword is import, and there is other things like name component A, name of component B separated by comma, and we have end of curly braces from name of package. Here for sure we know name is React Router DOM, right? That we all know we need to type. From will be same. Now here and here will change. Now why there are two components written? Because in the past video we got to see that all of this code, this previous code where we wrote browser router as router from React Router DOM, we typed this very code in our app.js file, which was present in our source folder. Now where was it? Let me show. In the same place, in the same app.js file, we need to add this extra component in that very same code which we written previously. Everything will be same, but we have to put this comma in between and this new component. Now what is the new component? The new component is route. What was the previous component? Previous component was browser router as router. This is the first component. Now the next component would be route. Now let me show you where we need to type this code. As I said, we need to type this in the source app.js folder. So let us go and open our Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is open. Now we need to click on maximize on our pet or whatever the folder you have made and go to the source folder, and we have to go to the app.js file. You have to click on it, and as you can see, this line has been highlighted because we edited this. We have inserted this line in app.js, which was not previously there. So it says import browser router as router. So this is the name of component 1. We need to add an extra thing there, name of component 2 separated by comma. Name of component 2 would be what? Name of component 2 is route, capital ROE. So route has been added. So we'll just save it. We control S, we saved it. By the way, in this part we just needed to create a router. we just needed to create a route, and the next step we will learn how to apply the route, how to create path for the route, what changes will it happen when we add a route, what changes will it happen to our website or adoption pet website, to be precise. What will happen to that visually, what things will get rendered, how will it function when we click on a certain place. See all of that when we will apply this route. Do that in the next video. Please stay.